Okay, today we have to show you some Father John's medicine bottles. I have two of them. As you can see, the caps are pretty much rusted on. And I do believe they have different years on them. If you look underneath, I'll flip it. This one is 654. 64? Yeah, 64. 6. 654. All right. For this one here, you can't really, I can't screw them. You can see the caps are rusted right on. How many of you remember Father John's medicine? Yeah, definitely heard about that, right? That's funny. Yeah, let's see what the year this one is. 51. Yep, this one's 51. $6.51.4. All right, so we got two of Father John's medicine. Oh, I don't know if I showed it to you good. See, Father John's medicine. There you go. It's just so funny. All right. The time when I was born. All right. Be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend. We'll find some more of these old bottles and bring them right to you. All in video form. They're good auction finds. Bye-bye now. All right. Here we have some of the old vintage bottles. Some of them are super old. Kind of cool. Okay. There's this one. Lewis door. Okay. 1643. Product of France. Ooh. Bottle all the way from France. Look at that. Still has its label on top like that. Kind of cool, isn't it? Nice green bottle. Now look how it always went inside like that. It's got an M. See, and that's how they saved back then. Instead of giving you a full big bottle like that and everything, it dented inside. Look. It went in. So I got to save an extra ounce. Now they just make the containers smaller. Back then they designed the bottle differently to make it look like more by putting that inside. And there's an M. There's a few other little something there. Can't quite see. Well, look at that. Isn't that a fancy bottle, huh? Beautiful one. Oh, and back here it's got some other writing here. France. Just written, I guess, in different languages. Huh. Well, that's a nice bottle. Pretty. A nice one. And here we have a white rock. It says Birch Beer on the cover. White rock. See how the glass is different? Look at that. Pattern of the glass for gripping. Okay. There's a few little numbers underneath there. Always show the underneath because the numbers and stuff mean something to collectors. Gives you the year and everything, which 67. Okay. Oh, White Rock. Alright, now look at this one. See how they corked it? Wasn't with the regular corks. Part of the old days. All the metal wiring and everything. That's an old one. And you could see how it really went in. So you save more than an ounce there on that one. From the way that goes inside in the center. See how far in it went? Look at that. It went in and then it had a tip that tipped down on top of that. Let's see if you could see how it tipped in, and then it had another little tip bubble like a little mountain there, coming back down again. Ain't that something? The way that is. Look at that. Now that's an old one. No markings and nothing on it though. But everyone who remembers these caps and stuff will know the year. Very rusty caps. Ceramic caps. Alright, here we have another nice old one. Beautiful. Look at that. Ooh. D-O-M. Huh. Okay. Made by Benedict. I guess. Benedict something. 86 proof. Ooh. Okay. See, it has like a horseshoe here. It has the main sticker on it. And it is Benedictine and Brandy. Ooh. B&B. Ah, this is B&B. Okay, and there's another one of them that really big round insert bottom. See how it goes inside? Real big and round. There's more than a few ounces there. The bottle is really super heavy too. Heavy bottle, but it really goes in. Ain't that something how they made them like that? The bottom goes in nice, big and round. Super round. Alright. Let's see some writing here. Oh, just the name, B&B again. Okay, and some more writing. Disposee. Something disposee. Alright, look at the cover on there too. Cool little cover. Look at that. Right on the cover. Kind of cool, isn't it? Huh. Definitely a different bottle and a heavy one. So you can see how it goes right in. Look at that great big bubble in. That much liquor was saved out of every bottle. So if you do that for maybe 5 bottles, you got another bottle. Good saving. We want to give them some liquor, but we won't give them the whole bunch. But you definitely give them enough to get drunk. Alright, and then we have this one here. Oh, beautiful picture. There you go. Portugal. Alright. This one's a wine. Rose still wine. Okay, beautiful green. Thick bottle. Oh, and the cork's inside. It says 1231F underneath. As you can see, the cork's in there. Alright. And this is the back side here. Made in New York, New York. Okay. Nice little seal there. Alright. So that's what we have today for the antique bottles. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share this video with other bottle collectors. Okay? Bye-bye now. Okay, today we have some cool bottles and decanters. Some nice old ones. This one here, this first one, almost reminds you of a bean pot and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe this one had either maple syrup in it. I mean, look at the glass. Nice. Maple syrup or maybe molasses. Has 11. And then it has L-5113. So, just reminds me of that, a bean pot. Kind of cute. But I'm almost thinking it had maple syrup or something in it. This one here, very unique. A little bit on the purple side. You can see some imperfection of bubbles in the forming of the glass. Look at that. A lot of imperfections in this one. But that's probably what makes it. You notice there's no markings, just a round circle in the bottom. Look at the shape of the glass. Very different. It's all these little sides, all these little ruffle. And it definitely had a screw cap on it. So if you know what this went to, by all means, leave it in a comment. Definitely different. Okay, then we have this decanter. Now this was, you know, I took some of the paint off, I guess, cleaning it because it must have been in the kitchen or somewhere that was rather greasy. Because it was a little hard, but it's got designs in it. You see the design on there. Beautiful cork. Let's see if I can... Absolutely nothing underneath. Well, there's a number in that circle, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Can you see anything? I don't see a thing. But it's very unique. It's got these, it's like supposed to be flowers going all the way around. Very different design bottle. So, don't know nothing about it. So if you know bottles that used to come in pink like that, pink's on the outside. But boy, I tell you, there was a lot of grease on that bottle. It was a hard one to clean up. Alright. Then we have this other decanter. Look at the beauty of this one. Really. The cork's kind of stuck there. Looks like a beautiful cork though. Look at that. It's got like threads to it. For the cork. Look at that. What a beautiful decanter. Looks like in the front here there probably was a paper of something. Or a picture. But look at the design of this. These are the ones, and look how it goes inside. Oh! Got some nice writing underneath here. Oh my. Let's see what we got. Well, I can't make it out. Well, I don't know, but it's got, see how it goes in? And it's got all this writing on it. see if I can. In forbid sale. Oh, it's one of those bottles. Can't reuse it. They make nice decorative bottles. See how that goes in underneath? Alright. It's got all these beautiful sides. And look at that. It's just so pretty. So elegant looking. Design on the cap here goes with the design of how it flows at the bottom. It's just so beautiful. Nice clear glass. Beautiful. I love it. It gives you a mushroom top. It's just beautiful. Alright, beautiful decanter. A lot of people use them to decorate, put whatever color your decor happens to be. Put that right in there. Put the food coloring, whatever color you need it to be. And it really will help pop out some of the details of the bottle, which is cool. Okay, and then we have this brown one. Look how it's shaped. Flat on the front and the back. Get round. You see all the seams. Definitely was a cork one. And stuff. And it says, oh, there's actually stuff underneath there. It says PD and Company. Huh. PD and Company. I think if I show it this way, then it shows up better. Right there. See it? PD and Company. That's got 78. Ah. So this bottle was made in 1978. PD and Company. So if you know what PD and Company means, by all means, leave it in a comment. That's the fun thing about finding these old bottles. All the bottle collectors and stuff will know what all this stuff means, even though I don't. And it'd be nice to inform the rest of us. Alright, I'd appreciate it, that's for sure. Because the curiosity always has me. Alright, stay tuned for more. These are all auction find, and we have plenty. Bye-bye now. Okay, today we have a collection of old bottles. That was one of the boxes that I got at the auction. Just had a whole bunch of old bottles. So, let's see. This first one just says, not to be refilled. And not too much of anything underneath it. 551.69. So it's got this little tiny label thing underneath it. Okay, then we have Bubble Up. Really, it's a thicker glass. Oh, that one was a pretty thick glass too. Oh, these are pretty thick glass. Okay, so Bubble Up. Wonder if Bubble Up was 7-Up. Huh, 1921. Oh, regular U.S. patent of since 1921. Okay. Kiss of Lemon. Kiss of Lime. Alright. Let's say underneath. 19. I don't know if it says 50, 1986, if you look this way, I think. Really? $1986. Okay. I really thought it was older than that. Alrighty. Okay, then we have an old Kiss one. Whoa. Look at that, the extra design on them. Really, the thicker glass. Nice design. Let's see if we got anything underneath. It just says 703. Nothing big underneath. Lincoln Beverage Company of Lincoln, Maine. Alright. Sparkling Kiss Beverage. And sterilized bottle. Alright. That's a nice one. Okay, this one says not to be refilled. This has numbers. Doesn't really tell you what that was. I got quite a few of those, so I don't know nothing about that one. This one is Sparkle. Sparkle Flavors. Coca-Cola Bottle Company. Oh. Huh. Presque, Maine. And Machias, Maine. Huh. Alright. No big year underneath it. Alright, just a cute, interesting bottle. Okay, then we have one right here. Pennsylvania. Cloverdale Spring Company. Okay, not sold. This bottle registered. Okay, but look at the underneath. It's got a 4-leaf clover. Isn't that cool? That's the interesting part of this bottle. Don't know too much about anything else about this bottle except for the fact it's got a beautiful 4-leaf clover. Nice, love it. Alright. Now this one here has a very unique, look at the top. It's got these 3 little notch type thing here. And look at the design of it. And it says the Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company. Look at that. Beautiful design. And underneath, let me see. No, this way. 324W with a T in the center. Nice thick. Huh. Alright. What a classy bottle. Really nice. Love it. Ooh, don't break it. There you go. Alright, now this one has its cap. Definitely must have had some kind of emblem underneath there. I mean on there, right there. Alright, just a nice brown one. It says 4/5 quart. Okay. And federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle. Usually when it has that, you know it's got some age to it. Alright, let's see what it says underneath here. Trying to see the underneath. Okay. D126. And it's got 248, and then the bottom numbers are 2419. Huh. I don't know how good you can see this. Let me maybe put it in the light a little bit. There you go. I guess that's the best I can get it so you can see exactly what's underneath. And an interesting bottle. Definitely had a label right there of some sort. Nice. Huh, you can see the design in it, like the lines of the glass. Okay, and then this says trade clean something. Huh. Okay. Oh, look at this one. A and B with a number 20. Look at that. The other green one had a 4-leaf clover. Look at this one. Isn't that cute? Alright, so if that tells you what kind of bottle this is, please leave it in a comment. Curiosity, you know, I gotta know. Interesting for them to, you know, put such thing underneath, which is definitely not something they do today. Alright. Then it says registered at the bottom, but that's it. The only marking is this here, which is cool. And it's a club. Click quote club. Trade click club mark. Okay, so that's part of a club. Some kind of a club. So if you know what kind of a club, geez, let me know. Alright. So this is what we have for our bottle find. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. Keep following me, you never know what I'm going to find at the auction, or what surprises are in the boxes. As you pretty well have already seen, there's all kinds of goodies. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, here we are today. Fun with bottles. I got these weird ones right here that are round. If you notice, one is a green and the other one's kind of a bluish tint to it. But these are round. Look at them. They're round. This one here you can kind of see. A little different. But they're very round bottles, so I don't know nothing about them. I would think they probably hung on something like that, you know, to be hanging this way. But they sure are very different. You know, like, because you can't really stand them out, but there must have been something that just hung like this. Very different. That's for sure. But we have a green and a blue tinted one. Alright, let me show you some of the other ones. This one's kind of cute with all the fanciness around it. And let's see. It has patent. Looks like 14655. Let me see if I can get this so you can see it good. Now that's 1-4655. Very different, isn't it? See the shape underneath, it's not perfectly shaped. The right hand side is not as, on the top, is not as equal as the one on the left. Very different, but nicely designed. I like this part here. Makes it pretty. Of course, it's a pouring one. Okay, then we have this one here that says G.S. Stoddard and Company, manufactured chemists, New York. Alright, so it's some water in it. There's no numbers underneath it, but that's all there is. It's a square size bottle. And this is what we have. Alright. Manufacturing chemists from New York. Alright. So that's that bottle. I got this one is kind of like a lime green. Oh, what does it say on it? Trying to see how you can see this. Oh, maybe right there. It's almost like 10. Han Hoft. H-O-F-T. Not really a T, is it? Huh. Let me see. We have anything underneath here? Absolutely nothing underneath. All you have is that for identification. I wonder what was in this bottle. If you happen to know, by all means, leave a comment. It's kind of like a olive green. That's the kind of see through it, but kind of weird. Okay, now look at this great big one. Whew, that's a big bottle. Had a lot of something in it. It says Beach and Chainridge. Beach and Chainridge Chemists, Boston, Mass. Okay. Some more medicine bottle, huh? There you go, you can see it that way. Wow, Boston, Mass. Alright, for somebody who's collecting medicine bottles, if it says chemist on it, I think you pretty much have it here. Beach and Claridge Chemists. Wow. And you know, it kind of has a little bit, if you look at it, look, it's got a little bit of a purple tint to the glass. Isn't that something? Very light purple. Alright, now this one here is very interesting. I like this one. I like it because it has the grapes. And my dining room has grapes. Grape wallpaper. So I really like that for this particular reason. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And of course the label would have been on this one. But you have two. It's a nice green tinted glass. Let me see if it has something underneath. Nope. Absolutely nothing. Just some air bubbles. Does not have nothing to identify it with. But I'm assuming it must have been some kind of wine. I mean, look at the extra fanciness right here in the glass. As you turn it, you can see. And the beautiful grapes. Love it. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend. And we'll bring you some more, or whatever we find. We do have some more bottles. So if you're a bottle collector, stay tuned for more. Okay. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have one of the old milk jugs. Pretty good. I mean, it's got a nice handle to it like this. Of course, when they delivered, they just grabbed it like that and everything. Brought it right on to your doorstep in the morning. It says, introducing this modern handy grip. Easy to pour, does not leak, saves space, better refrigeration, controlled quality, full measure, you can see. Those are all the little stars. And I'll tell you what, that's some really nice thick glass. Nothing flimsy about this. Some good heavy thick one. Okay, and this is a ½ gallon. Let's see. Oh, the number's right this way. Okay, let's turn it on its side so you can see some numbers here. Right there. It's pretty faded out. These were all the recycled ones. You can recycle these ones all the time. Can't quite show it to you. I don't know if you can see any of it. Oh, almost had it there, didn't I? Right there. Those are the numbers. Alright, kind of hard to see. There's a 5 on this side. The bottom down there, I think, has a 66. I always try to bring you numbers because that means something to people who collect these old bottles. Right there, 56. 56 or 66. Well, if you can see better than I am, then I can. Good for you. I'm getting too old. Anyhow, this is a Fitzpatrick's Dairy Farm from Fairfield. The phone Globe 36762. There you go. Anyhow, this is a nice thick one. I really love the thickness of this. Alright. Nice gripping. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing you the old milk jug. Just to take you back in time. Instead of all this plastic, you know, because a lot of the young people think it always came in plastic. Instead of seeing how, when they were home delivered, see with all the ridges and everything, it had that little paper cap thing. When they were home delivered, they were like this. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a nice, beautiful half-gallon jug. It says half-gallon in the bottom. Sure looks like a whole gallon to me. But it says 1/2 gallon. Beautiful, beautiful jug. And this jug has quite the story. Okay, it was an auction find, but it was really, really dirty. I think somebody found it and they tried to clean the inside out and gave up. So they just threw it in a box at the auction. And of course I got the box. But there were some other bottles I really wanted. This one I thought was just dirty, but when I took the cap off, oh my God, the smell was terrible because somebody had filled it with axle grease. And boy, I tell you, that stuff stinks and it lasts forever. So this bottle went through about 2 months of trying to get it cleaned up. So what we did was we got some mechanic degreaser, and my nephew put that in there and went through one whole coat of it, got quite a bit out, and went through another whole coat because the top here was still staying really dark. If you can see, there's still a little bit still showing, you know, just a little here and there. But I did my best, and then we cleaned it up. So this is a 2-month process to get to this guy. Oh, and I didn't put the cap back on. So this was the cap that was on, but I know that this, from looking online, that this, I mean, it fits. So somebody needed to put that axle grease in a container to get rid of it, and I guess they got done drinking all the wine. It's like, all right, let's put it in here. So I think that's what they done. And they go, oh, shit, let's find a cap to put on top of it. So they did. Because I know this cap is not the original cap that goes with it, but hey, it fits. So I think that was the whole theory behind that. It's kind of funny, but it went through a lot of cleaning up. And I see this. Okay, this is from the Fairview Wine Company. At first, I didn't think that looked like a P and stuff, but Corporation. Fairview Wine Corporation. Definitely didn't look like no P, but okay, of Maine, where quality counts. And you can see there's still a little bit of that axle grease in there. Right here, it has the half gallon, and underneath it has, I don't know if you can see that. There you go, right there. 2763. Alright, and then down here it has, oh, it has a 57. Alright, so it is a 57. Okay, wasn't quite sure. And then E. And then down here a 6. Alright, so this is a 57 bottle. Alright. And you turn in the back. I mean, they're beautiful, beautiful grapes. See here, this is where you can still see. There's still some more. Didn't quite get it all. But hey, I did pretty good. Okay. Fairview Wine Corporation. Now see, you can see that that's a real P there. But the front didn't look like that. So, that's the story behind this one. But I got it cleaned up. Looks pretty good now. It did go through an awful lot. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of whatever we find. Get some more bottles now. Alright. Bye-bye. Okay, here we have a group of 10 of these little medicine bottles. It's like it's liquid, and if you see right here, it would be like you put it like that, fill it with that, and look how these the covers are. It's like the liquid goes right in here, and then it goes down and it comes out right here. So, seeing this here, let me show you how it goes. You line that up, line that line up with this one. You go like this, put your medicine in, just measuring that little bit, then you turn your cover. Don't do this. Turn the cover, and then you can just pour out just that little bit amount. Comes out right from underneath here. And as long as you turned it, no more will get in there. You'll have just that amount. Then I turned it. My line's right there. See, it's right there. So the little bit will go right in here. Press your pour it in there. Have it go in there. Turn your cover. And then you can pour it. So you go like that. Line it up with the line. Just like that. Fill your little bit like that. Let it go inside this piece here. Then hurry up and turn it. And then just pour out. And all you're going to get is that little bit that came in this part right here. And that's how they used to measure it. Now let me see if I can show you. Okay, USA. And there you go. TCWCO. Then it has USA, number 9. I always try to show the underneath because I know to collectors this really matters. Gives them an idea of where it came from and everything else. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these little bottles to you. Kind of cool. Plenty of them. Got 10 in all. Alright, so all those of you who collect the old medicine bottles, let me know. These are interesting. Alright, if you happen to know the year of it or anything like that, leave it in a comment. And by all means, share this with other collectors of the old medicine bottles. Bye-bye now. Alright, here's a beautiful scenery right here with all this Coke stuff. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Alright, now it says Coca-Cola. You trust its quality. Look at that, a nice country scenery like that. The pause that refreshes. You've seen this custom so often when the workday's over. Friends gather around for a visit over a frosty bottle of Coke. Here's the traditional refreshment of all America, pure as sunlight, with a matchless flavor everyone enjoys. Look at that, the extra rootin' tootin' cowboy right there. Isn't that beautiful? And if you look down here, it's a 1953 Coca-Cola Company advertisement. All right, now here we have 2 green Coca-Cola bottles. Now, which one do you think is actually older? Okay, if you notice, the green always have this really, whoops, super thick bottoms. And they are rather heavy, too. Okay, I think it depends where they were made, too. So this one has Coca-Cola written in white. And if you look real close right here, let me see if I can get it right up there. Look, it says 64/01 on this one. And this one equally as, well, not quite as heavy. Huh. Almost as heavy, not quite as heavy. Huh. This one here has 17. And this little emblem here, and a 48. All right. This one here has a lot different. So this may have been the original company. And this is somebody who like subcontracted or whatever. Because this one here has trademark registered bottle patent. So they got the Coca-Cola bottle patent right there. All right. Then of course after, and this one here, if you look at it, where was it? I saw there's some air bubbles in here that I saw before. Huh. I don't see it now. Maybe it was this one. No, it wasn't this one. I don't believe it. Oh yeah, right in here, right there, there's one air bubble in the glass. The other one's the actual little, I don't know what you would call that, but right under there there's one air bubble. And you have that. Just wear it unplugged. But quite the thing. I do believe this one's probably the older. You go ahead and let me know. Even though it says 64/01 and the other one has 48, because of the extra writing on it, I do believe this one's still an original one. The first ones. Okay, then they came out with the 16 full ounces of Coca-Cola, and this one was a twist cap. And this actually has, let me see if I can get it so you can see it good. See, it has a 1174 on it. A whole bunch of other numbers. See right there, 1174, oh, a whole bunch of writing. But it's got 1174. So that might have been when that one came out. It says no return. No return. Huh. No return or deposit on that one. Now this one is kind of shaped like these guys are. But it says no deposit, no return. Huh. This one says no return. And there's no, it doesn't say no deposit. No return. Huh. Depose. The T's probably worn right out. Look at that. Huh. I didn't notice that before. See, is it no deposit on that side? Probably no return is all worn out. No deposit is almost. Depos. S. Might be a T there. Huh. Pretty much wore that one right out, huh? Anyhow, this one has no refill, no deposit. And shaped like the other ones, and this is 10 ounces. These here are, this one is 6.5 full ounces, and this one's just a 6 ounce. Huh, might actually be the older one. Is that a 6 or a 5? It's a 6. Yeah, it's 6 ounces. Huh, and this one's 6.5 ounces. And then, whoops, ooh, don't break them, a 10. And this has, what has it got? 75. Has a 75 there. Yep, 75. 6.75. Okay, let's go look, see what this one has. And this one is 10 ounces, like the other one. No deposit, no return. And this one's completely different. Oh, 77, I guess. B equals 77. Wow, they must have made these all over the place. All right, so here we have it. All your Cokes. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. A little bit of guessing going on around. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and go ahead and share this video with other collectors. They might like to see some of these old Coke bottles in a beautiful 1953 advertising. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some very classy decorative bottles. They are beautiful. Alright, let's start with this one. Look at him. See his eyes and everything, and his beard. Nice shade of green. I don't have nothing to clean the inside, so all I could do is clean the outside and stuff. But you get to see that. That's part of the inside that needs to be cleaned up. And it says, federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle. Look at that. Very decorative piece. So you know, for it to say that it's definitely old and vintage. Look at that. It even has his little feet. How do you like that, huh? Oops. Oh, God. I hope I don't break them. Let's see what it says for underneath. Oh, I got it the wrong way. Do. This way here. And we have 58. Alright, so this was a 58 bottle. Has a P61, then has 1358. So that tells you the time frame of the bottle. I'm going to keep him away from the other one here. Look at this, beautiful. Now apparently there must have been a label that was on the front here. But look at this beautiful piece. I mean, look, it's like it's got its own little pedestal to be on for the fanciness. I can even see the imperfection in the glass right there. Wow. Huh. Some imperfection right there in the glass. Look at that. Beautiful piece. Very decorative. And let's see what we have underneath this one. Absolutely nothing. Okay, except for you can see an air bubble in the glass. See that right there? Air bubble in the glass. Huh. Well, that's a beautiful decorative piece. Look at that. Lovely. Now this one here, look at that. It's like it's got the drapes. You know, at the stage performance, They have the drapes that just come down, and it just reminds you of that. And it goes in, and look at that. Almost makes it look like a trophy. It's got all that. Beautiful piece. I couldn't clean the inside, so there's a little dirt inside because the old stock is there, and I don't want to hurt it in any way for anyone who might enjoy wanting this piece. It's just so beautiful. Different shade of green, because this one's a darker green, so this is more, you know, being a 58, but this one's the light green. Beautiful. Let's see what we got underneath. Alright, I'm trying to see if you can see this. This is J. Let me see. Gotta get it somehow so you can see. Okay. Here we go. It has a J, CL75, then CEVIN, and that's it. Alright. So this is what you got for numbers. So if you know the year of this one, know anything about this, by all means, leave it in a comment. I want to know. Kind of want to know the year of this one. I don't think that means 75. If that was 75, it wouldn't be as old. Huh. Alright. Well, if you know anything about it, no matter what the year is, I definitely want to know. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these 3 pieces to you. They are very elegant, decorative bottles. Okay, bye-bye now. Great auction find, you know. These are all from the auction. So, by all means, if you got an auction going on, yard sales going on, check them out. It's a good way to recycle. Somebody else wants to just redecorate. It's a good way to get out there and see what they had that they don't want. That'll work perfect for you. Alright, bye-bye now.